Really? Uh-oh. Oh, I know. I can do this. Here we go. Okay, it looks like it's working. Oh no, I've done something again. Okay, looks like I'm by myself, so it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna shove you guys on an island. Oh, do I have the sound super low? Yeah. There we go. No, no, no. Y'all don't do anything. I'm leaving. Okay. Yeah, you can stop lagging. Thank you. I have to touch all the rooms. There you go. You've been touched. In this one, right? Right. Not me. There we go. I don't need that. I want lots. Oop. Maybe I should have grabbed the hashtag. Oh, oh, oh. No, I still only want lots. I don't care where I'm at. Don't untick my little thingies. Can I just search in here for it, maybe? Oh, come on. It is definitely... I literally got it off of here. Gallery. Why? There it is, finally. I did have move object on. Ugh, so lag. Ooh, why is it so laggy over here? Hi, Amanda. I was about to post on the Discord again. That website says the page can't be found. That's weird. Because I have it pulled up. It can be found for me. I clicked it. Uh, you just finished filming? Uh, yeah, it's the island challenge. Um, what I was wanting to do is figure out whether I want to remake this one. And I had forgotten to grab the build. It is so laggy. I'll go out. I need to switch. So I like the concept of the island challenge, but it's really, really old. Like, we had get together, so she built the island because we did not have island living. We didn't have most of the packs. And these are all those tables just sized up, which I think is one of the reasons it's super laggy. My favorite part of the challenge is that you roll, because you know we like that. Is there's dice rolls, and you have two dice, one for a benevolent god and one for a more chaotic slash evil god. Like, one will give you a skill object that helps out, the other one will straight up kill a sim. Uh, yeah, this is the Island Challenge rules. That's what this one is. And then I actually tried to put both in the comment and pin it, but you can't see the second one, and the second one is Winchester Mystery House. Here, I will grab my OneNote and do it again. So this should be the Island Challenge. And then I'm pretty sure you already have this yourself. Okay. I'm thinking that Okay. I'm thinking either I want to redo this one and update it because it's so outdated, because there's a crafting system using sticks, but we actually have, like these twigs here, we actually have crafting now with like the eco lifestyle and stuff. You can actually build and earn the furniture. Oh, or I want to take the concept of the dice rolls and apply them to the Winchester Mystery House and do a good evil spirit type situation and tweak that one to be a thing. I think the island one is going to take a lot more work because it is so very old. But there are just a ton of sticks you can clean up. But this is the original creator's build for it. We didn't even have seasons, Amanda. This whole thing is dependent on the fact that there is eternal sunshine and you have plants that were on the island so you would never have to worry about food along with being able to fish. But these plants are now season related. Yeah, like you're supposed to come into build mode or something and pick them up. I don't know if these are ones you can pick up in game. I think these ones are only build mode, but you can only access certain things at certain times. But I think you could probably replace the twigs with something like bits and pieces or trash, because the way I was thinking of setting it up, like there's a little indoor thing for that too, was to use the entirety of the, oh, I can never say that name. This area. What's it called? Mua Pelam, where I would make these generic lots, or we would buy them as residential rentals so that other people can't really visit. Yeah, I haven't switched over to it. Eh, because my things got messed up. There we go. Yeah, Muapelam. This whole section here in Sulani, because you can clean up the trash. So I was thinking of maybe the trash helps do the exchanges instead of the twigs. And like you actually need to please the island spirits as well. But I started to set it up and then I was like, maybe I need some help with this. Because what I wanted to do was just a quick thing. Because I was having trouble getting other things done, I wanted a quick challenge to get my mind off it. But I was thinking, so I turned these into generic and I added like a workbench here, and you would have to get enough skill to swim across to this side of the island. And then you could use the workbench here. But you still have the good and evil gods rolling. So I would replace the twigs with like trash, bits and pieces. Maybe gems, because we could do that now for crafting. But all that is for the island one. I would use the whole thing. I just do everything I can to keep other people out. Maybe make it so the gods have made it so you can't speak the same language as other people. So, however we can imagine it. Or I do the Winchester Mystery Mansion thing and add good and evil spirits to that. But that would also require some tweaking, because I wouldn't want to do, like, it's slightly different than when I originally played it because they kept updating it. But I wouldn't want to build every single day except Sunday, because a lot of that is dependent on having free money, because there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with, well, that huge build in Windenburg is the island challenge. That is the original build for that challenge. But that is what I've thought of, is I can definitely see better than having to use Windenburg anymore. And other people have updated, so if you wanted to do it and stick to the rules, other people have created slightly more updated builds for it that fit in Sulani. You can use other people's builds. Unfortunately, because of the rules, you're actually supposed to be locked onto the island with, brain stopped. Let me go here. Locked onto the island, so you can't get out of it. Like, there's a gate to lock you into that section. And here, you cannot lock your Sims in, which would be the ideal place in my mind. But your lot comes all the way out here, so you would have a very small space to lock them in. And you wouldn't be able to create all that stuff, so you'd have to do it. People have done it either over at the one big area, or they get rid of the shipwreck. Let me see if I can get it to come up again. Oh, I hate this. It's hard to see. Size, I think they made it. This size was the original one, so let me grab the hashtag. But yeah, there are tons of different remakes and new ones. Some for Sulani. So you can definitely use somebody else's. Or I could build one. They've got them everywhere. I think the 50 by 50 will be the Sulani ones. Yeah. It fits in much better in Sulani. I'm on the wrong lot for any of them. So one of them will take a lot longer to work on and redo and update, and the other one will be much easier and faster to update with just adding extra rules. I had it here. They all seem to use rocks, so I wonder if all of them are going to be laggy. Just put down a random one. That one's not as bad. Yeah, I've played the Winchester one a long time ago as a slight legacy, but it wasn't like super in depth. But no, neither of them are actual legacies. The Winchester one, you're supposed to do it all in one long lifespan, basically mostly by the main character. And for this one, the goal is to get 8 Sims on the island while the gods are helping and destroying your progress. And whichever one that. Oh, yeah, because you're supposed to swim to the island. I suppose that's one way to do it. Oh, the twigs are tiny. They made the twigs tiny here. Either way, I will probably want to do both of them eventually. It's just about choosing which one I should do first. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get done. Just don't know which one I want to start working on. I figured I'd leave that up to other people. I think in order to start playing in order to start playing quickly, I would need to do the mystery house, and otherwise it'll take a while. Hi Yuki. I would probably rebuild the island myself personally as well. Yeah, you can do the starter house. I would not do that. I would go and get just a period style house and rebuild that if I was going to do it that way. But I want to start on hard mode with zero money and not a 8-room house. I want to no money, no house, just the land and do it myself. But that's also I would take out the requirement. I should have bulldozed first. I would take out the requirement for getting rid of rooms and building rooms every single day. And then I would somehow come up with a way to also still get rid of rooms. Maybe just make it random where I attach it. I don't know. Are you okay, Sims? Can you do it? Oh yeah, I'm also thinking like I haven't done anything with Crystal Creations, right? So she definitely seems like a prime candidate for ooky spooky crystal magic. Or he. I suppose people could do he. I will probably do a girl. Just makes it a little easier. I do have all boy things going on. I did tell it to place down a lot instead of bulldozing a lot first, so either it's frozen or it's just gonna take a bit. I'll go back to this. We all need to watch that spin in a circle. But also for the island challenge, I would definitely want to add more of the dice rolls besides just the changing the twigs to some other kind of thing. And then I'd have to invent ones for the mystery mansion. I like the fact that I have to have so many different build pieces. 13 hidden passageways, 13 balconies, 13 windows on interior walls, 13 different sets of stairs, dead ends, hallways that lead nowhere, 13 skylights or glass roofs, 17 chimneys and fireplaces, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, 1 door to nowhere, a gazebo, attic space, basement, a freestanding tower connected by a catwalk, a fountain, and an altar. Yeah. Yeah, for the island challenge, the twig conversion, I would definitely have to fix. And I would want more dice rolls, but I don't want to take away. I definitely want them to be brutal with the god that just deletes a sim or has you sacrifice. Okay, I give up on you, game. I can never get it all written up. I can sit there and work on details. I have a detailed, planned out, but outdated apocalypse challenge where you unlock things with certain requirements. I'm not certain how to explain this. Like, with that challenge, it is free to do certain things. Anything you can do without technology or without any kind of advancement, you can do or earn. So, this athletic skill, you can do that. You can earn that, and you can do all of the things that surround it that are not connected to the electrical grid. But it's in a notebook and it's pages. But I have never updated it or put it online or finished it. You know, we're gonna have to end this task. I broke the Sims. There we go. Do a nice restart. But I would want to work on the rules on stream. I just don't know which one. I did not mean to lower you. I meant to switch so I can see chat while I'm fixing Sims. Oh, what is this? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Hi, Shona. The stream is telling me that I'm not streaming, which is weird. Oh, okay. I think I figured out why it's saying that. It's saying that the audio bit rate is at 0. That's because I'm not transmitting audio except my voice, maybe. Oh no, Amanda. I'm glad you can hear me. I don't know what YouTube's issue is. Everything looks fine. It's just telling me it's at a 0. So, Shona, since it sounds like Amanda's going to sleep, I will start at the beginning. I'm also going to get this game to load back up so I can show you all the things. I need to unpin this because it's not working. There we go. No, I didn't want to close you. I wanted to switch. I keep doing that. DreamWorks Legacy, that's awesome. Sort of like the Disney Princess Challenge, yeah? So, Shona, I sort of mentioned to you that I'm stuck between a couple challenges that I want to play, slash, they need updated or remade in a way. Not a lot of work, but I think one has more than the other. Let's see if I can get this link again off my OneNote. Okay. That is to this island challenge. The island challenge is the one I think will need most work. Basically, you're stuck on an island. You need to build up to 8 Sims. And my favorite part is that there are dice rolls, and one of the gods basically wants to end all of the Sims, and the other god is nice and tries to help. So they can straight up tell you to get rid of a sim. Alright, I got it loaded up again. But it's so old. It's pre-seasons. Uh Pretty soon after get together. But there's no Sulani, so it's an island challenge. I did it again. It's an island challenge, but there's no islands in the game yet. Let me show you the build. I gotta switch scenes again. There we go. Well, it's so old. It's built with tables. The island. This is the creators, like this is the island you were supposed to use for the challenge, and it was supposed to be placed on this lot in Windenburg. Oh, yeah, but it's also kind of super laggy. It's not as bad as it was now that I've had to reload the whole game. But it had a crafting system using these twigs. But we have the ability to craft furniture. Like before, you could craft things with the woodworking table and that was it. But you couldn't make beds, so that was what this was to help with, was beds and things like that. But we can make those. We just need to have the ability to have electricity eventually. So I would need to write that in if I want to be able to make the beds. Also, a lot of the wonderful food that you have, so you don't have to worry because the gods blessed you with eternal summer, which we no longer have because now we have seasons, are out of season. So the food would be an issue to play it straight now. I love the build to a point. Other people have done updated builds. I crashed the last time I did it. Oh yeah, this is definitely, I remember building some of these, kind of cheese the game lots to make it look like something we didn't have. I mean, this is straight up a pool. But some people have built ones that are slightly more updated that will go in Sulani. We had one up, but then I went to switch it and the game decided I was doing too much. I was just too much. But it's got like a volcano. You're supposed to sacrifice Sims occasionally. It's got a little room in here. But I wasn't going to use this. When I was thinking about setting up for this, I was going to go to Sulani and use that whole area. Oh, I love chili. My chili is really good. But it took a very long time to find my chili because I'm really picky about it. I only liked my mom's. Yeah, not napping like you want. Chili sounds really good. It was kind of cold this morning for Florida. But I went through here and I was going to set up all three of those as the lots, with this one and the shipwreck being either rentals we own or generic with the private dwelling lot trait to try and keep the number of Sims we come in contact to down. Because locking people onto the island will be difficult. But like I had set it up with like I deleted the bed here and put in a woodworking table so they had to learn to swim before they could use this. And I was thinking of using the cleaning up the island's trash as part of it, as well as having bits and pieces to build with. And I think bits and pieces is what I'd want to replace the twigs with. Because, yeah, if you use this area where you have all the spiritual interactions, you can't lock your Sims onto this island very well because it's so small you wouldn't have much of an area. No, I don't use the realistic swimming mod. I would require a certain level of fitness. So it would be like you, because look, I'm a good swimmer and I could make that eventually. And when I was younger, probably a lot faster. But from here to there is a lot farther than you think it is. Because you're going to get about here and you will be too tired. So you might make it over there, but you're not going to make it back in one day. It's just not going to happen. So, along with, swimming over there, you could be locked over there until the next day until you recover. But I would be deleting beds in that one. And then I deleted beds in the shipwreck because I was going to try and fix it up real fast just to play it. But if I fix it up on stream and actually redo it, It'd probably turn out better and be more fun. Or I could do the easier to fix up one to me. And it's just about which I want to do first, really. The other one is the mystery house, where you got to build a certain way because it's the mystery mansion. Yes, I'm live. Hi, Sil. What world would y'all put zombies in? You're putting zombies in a world? Also, definitely Strangerville. We already have them. The, the citizens of Strangerville are zombies. I mean, that's just how I'd see it. I don't know. Forgotten Hollow's okay. I guess they're technically undead, but I mean, especially with the mold, you could just hook that up and make Strangerville even more strange. Oh no, I have Discord open. I don't want that. But with the mystery one, Shona, and now Cell, I would only be. I'd be doing it on hard mode with zero money. I would not be doing everyday build a room because I have to earn the money. And the deleting I would want to leave up to the gods because I'd want to add in the gods of the island challenge, except I would make them spirits that are messing with. Which website? The Illusory Thal or the island? Ah, I didn't even look at that one. That sounds fun. But both challenges are not legacies, although the Winchester one is played on long lifespan, but that's really up to how quick you get your money and build your stuff. Because once the money started coming in, I would be able to build the. Oh, to the monthly challenges? Understood. I will not do any sneak peeks. But I just don't know which one to remake. I think I could do Winchester Mystery and have it up and ready and start playing it by a next stream if. Well, I got some lists for the wheels that would probably work as the good and evil god things, good and evil spirit things, whichever one. But for the island one, we'd probably need to keep working on it over and over on the stream. Because, like, I need to replace the twigs. Need to figure out when I could bring in electricity. I have fun with both. I think hmm, I don't know. See, that's the problem. That's why we're doing this. I don't know which would be more fun. Because I like playing my island castaways, but I also like building crazy stuff and doing all the spooky ooky stuff of the Winchester Mansion, where you can have all the haunted house and ghosties and terrifying stuffs. I love making an eccentric lady. I do, however, have, because I didn't realize how very outdated and how very much work I did not want to do by myself. Ah, Cheyenne's pizza's done. I don't know. I really don't know. Because a lot of the prep would also be, I'd really like help with it. And that's also going to depend on how many people can be in a live and things like that. Whereas the mystery house, I can pretty much set that up myself and just ask on Discord and in a post for some suggestions. I do have. Gotta switch again. I do already have the Sims that I created for the island because, like I said, I looked at it and went, yeah, I'll do that one. And then made them and looked at it some more and went, no, that needs so much more help. Plus, laggy table island. And yet, these people were pretty random, and I just kind of fixed up their clothes. Dude is huge for no reason. Just showed up like that. Right? Yet, dude could lift some trees. Forget the twigs. Man's gonna move all of those table mountains. What do you mean, lock him in? He's just going through. I don't know. I think they're cute. I like that their last name is Bermudez because it sounds like Bermuda. And then I kept singing Beach Boys and couldn't stop. So the save on my laptop actually is Come On Pretty Mama. It dude is huge. He's just massive for no reason. I randomized and got a giant man. But these are the ones I was going to do the island with before I realized it was too old to do the island. Is there any way to turn this? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, like a Comic-Con but for aquacultures. I hope it was as fun as Comic-Con. Yep, still stuck. Don't know what to do. Okay. I don't want to use that island. Most of the islands seem laggy. It wasn't fun. Oh, alright, I'm gonna jump back to the rules again. Yeah, this one has you set your money to 666,999 and auto pay your bills. So I think electricity would have to be on maybe the dice rolls. The bar on the main island used to crash your game? I've never had it do that. Wow. The Sims has some really weird and specific bugs for people. Like, I know I can crash the game if I go in and out of build mode, bulldoze some things, and replace it, and don't save. And I can reproduce that multiple times. That's so weird. I wonder why they want the neighborhood voting off and bust the dust off. Yes. Bingo. Maybe we need like a running bingo card that we just add our bugs and glitches to on the Discord. Maybe Bust the Dust was originally off because of the dust bunnies giving you a ton of money. Well, this isn't the island. I'm talking about the Mystery Mansion because I switched over to the rules and was looking at the thing telling me that neighborhood voting should be off and Bust the Dust should be off for the Mystery Mansion. The other one doesn't even acknowledge Bust the Dust because it didn't exist. We didn't even have seasons, so it would have been great during Pack Legacies to try this one because you only need certain ones. I wonder if there's a list. I think it's just all the ones up to when it released. Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. I remember that. I would want to have the fires all the time, Amanda. That seems like the thing you'd want in a mystery mansion. Mysterious ghost fires. I am extremely still indecisive. I have no idea which one of these I want to do first. I know that I could fix up the mystery mansion on my own, but the island challenge would require people in a chat, so I get feedback a little faster. Because, like, I can make up weird stuff to happen, from gods, just like in a D&D game. I could probably just run over and get one of the things. Oh no, stinky babies. Oh, sick, right. I forgot they were sick. Well, I hope they have a fun bath. Lots of bubbles. Thank you for coming and helping. I wish I could have this in dark mode. It hurts my eyes. Lama Tipoca is furious that you are disturbing his sleep. Sacrifice a sim in the volcano. Preferably a virgin. Oh, I need a drink. Oh, good. I'm glad that they are feeling better. I'm not glad that you were sick and tired. No. Well, you may have caught the con flu too, since you went to a con. Hi. Oh no. I don't know if I want to sit here and like count out twigs. Let's see, it's an infinite. I'd have to go push play. There are twigs in the fire. We got some books, some clay. Well, that's going to be irritating. But what else do they have to do? You don't like the Sims Express thing? Did we get a new drop? You're talking about the SDX stuff, right? Yeah. And they have a pawn shoved in here. And what all is it? So there's a sink, a big rock coffee table, a bench, giant twigs. I don't see any rock lobsters. Oh, okay. Did you do a new install or anything? Because if you re-downloaded everything, all of that acts brand new. And the sacrifice volcano. Oh, yeah, you got the tutorial. It probably could be turned off, or you can follow it and you get money. Unfortunately, it's simoleons and not like money you can use in real life. Okay, that's weird. So that's another one for the bingo card. Okay, bye. Have fun eating the chili. Maybe it's a glitch or a bug. There's a chance you did something. Okay, that's weird. Maybe you didn't update mods? Well, hopefully you remember to take mods out before updating them. Updating the game, I should say. They have all of these. Hmm. Welcome back. I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't think your mods would do it. It would definitely have to be some sort of EA glitch. I've signed in to both versions. Ah, hubby is cooking. Is he a good cook or are we worried about this? Let's see. The Mystery Mansion. Sorry, I am Googling silently. So 1884 was the first one. Oh, good. He's a good cook. So I would need to build a house from 1884. But that would be Forgotten Hollow. So I could also do Hinford. I'd need to do Hinford because of the size. Let's see, the style, because when it ended, Glimmerbook's not quite big enough. The next closest is Willow Creek. So I would need to build the mansion in, yeah, either Willow Creek or Henford. Most likely Henford if I was doing the Mystery Mansion. Either one of these would work. Any of these bigger ones. So what is your guys' opinion? Do we want to work on the island one on stream? Or do I just want to work on the mystery house and then just start streaming it? Because I think I want to play it on stream. Are we wanting kind of like this where I just mumble a whole bunch? And we go through rules? Or do I want to come back with a stream next week ready to play? Okay. Thank you, Sil. Mystery House, so you'd like me to play immediately next stream? Jonah's down for whatever. Can y'all hear me? Did I hit something? I know I went silent for a second because I was looking something up. Eh, nope. I want that one invisible. Where is it? There it is. Because otherwise, for the Mystery Mansion, I just have to pick like an 8-room house and build it if I'm gonna pre-build it. Which I don't think I want to. I definitely want it to be harder. Oh, a double tenement. Hmm. I'm not gonna get lost in looking at house plans at all for the rest of the day. There we go, that helps. I like both of them. That's the problem. That's why this whole stream happened. They look tricky. I suppose they can be. Let's see, we got one that's smallish. A lot of Victorians were pretty big. I don't want these fake Victorians. Give me a little one. I have a bunch saved on Pinterest, but I don't want to jump over there. One's not little, but it's easier if I'm actually on the internet archive for them. Because that'll give you what each room is labeled as. Well, that one. This one would be good. You have a house plan for this one? No? I'd have to build it based on looking at it. Yeah. I have this book right here. I can't help it. Floor plans are fun. Oh, are you small enough? Sort of. Can I see the one you were showing me, please? That one's okay. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. So I could probably build this pretty quickly, but it wouldn't be for the Mystery Mansion thing. But I use the numbers here as the little squares, Yuki, and each square is worth 2. So this is 11 by 10. So I would usually turn this into a 5 by 5 because that would be a 10 by 10. Because it's just a hallway and I would not need it to be any bigger than that. Whereas the 17 might end up in 18. Usually if it has a 5 after it, I'll make it one size bigger, but this has a 4, so it would probably go down. I do a lot of unnecessary math while I'm doing it. But yeah, the hall would be 10 by 10. Living room would probably be a 16 by 12. So it'd be 16 blocks. Oh, be 16 blocks long. And then it would be 12 blocks tall. That's if I was using a floor plan. It seems like we're going to do the Mystery Mansion first. So I'd like to, since that's the only one that anybody actually voted on, I would like to add in the good, bad spirit thing, similar to the island challenge where it has the good and evil gods. And until, and I think on the evil god side would be the room deletion instead of doing the deletion on the Sunday. Because I'm not going to have enough money to build it starting with 0. And I don't want to use money cheats unless a spirit gives me money. Which will definitely go on the rules for that. So maybe on the Discord, I start a... In my section that I haven't actually finished setting up, I set up a section for the Mystery Mansion and we can collect good and evil spirit rolls. Okay, I'm probably gonna end this soon and just do the rest off and set up for the Mystery Mansion anyway. I'm getting a bit hungry anyhow. I don't want to eat on mic, and we're just sitting here chatting. So I will set it up in Discord, and next week I will start streaming the Mystery Mansion challenge. That way everybody can eat in peace without me. Well, except for me, I'll still be stuck with me. Okay, thank you for helping me decide. It took way longer than I was expecting. but it also took way longer to set up the stream than I was expecting to. Completely forgot about updating my other version of Sims, and transferring my mod folder took a while. Aye, aye, sir. Yuki, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye bye!